In this video, I would like to tell you about a mindset that I want you to have with each of your private label products, primarily the listing that you create. Now, when I say the listing and the product, we're talking about product packaging, we're talking about photography or pictures, we're talking about the copywriting, which is the wording on your listing, and the bullets. There are simple and cut corner ways that you can go about making your listing and your branding. And it's much cheaper to go this process. In fact, you'll see many people who will spend all this money on their product, but only want to invest barely anything on the actual listing itself, the pictures, the branding, the product packaging. They feel it's not an important aspect. But I'm here to tell you that a beautifully optimized listing is so crucial and what really makes you stand out from the rest. Now, there are some products that don't need product packaging, don't need a lot of pictures just because they're so basic. But I challenge you to make this listing for your product the best one on Amazon. Whenever I go into a product or a new category or anything, whenever I bring a new listing to market, I say to myself, I want to do this once and I want to do this right. Because I have gotten in the past this idea, I don't want to pay a little extra for this aspect. I don't want to do that. Next thing you know, after I've had to redo it 4 times, I've paid more than if I would have just done it the right way at first. What does that mean for you? When it comes to your product packaging, yes, you can find logos and product packaging on somewhere like Fiverr.com, but I don't recommend it. Even if you're in a pinch for money, I recommend waiting a week or 2 and saving up a little bit more money just so you can make sure to invest the right amount of money to get the best quality for your logo and your package design. Now, thankfully, throughout my search, I've been able to find excellent different freelancers who can do these different aspects on a listing. And I want to share with you my exact list of referrals so that you too can bring to market the best listing possible. So what does that mean? That means for package design and logo, I have somebody that I use for every single one of my products, and I recommend you using him also. Is he a little more expensive than the majority of something you'd find on Fiverr? He is. But the details and the quality, they do not even come close. And that is what you want your customer to think when they see it. A customer can come to a listing and see, here's this item, it's just wrapped in a poly bag and shipped out. Versus here's your item, has beautiful colored product packaging. It looks like this really big name brand company, right? And then they go to the images. They go to one over here and you can tell it's just some photoshopped image where they traced out their product and placed it in some stock photo. And yeah, it looks okay, but does it scream quality? Is that something you would see in a high-end catalog? Is that something that really engenders confidence in you, the customer, if you saw it? That this product that they're asking however much for, they don't even have the money to take it in a real setting. They have to cut it out and just Photoshop it into some random picture. Now, there are really good Photoshop people out there who can do that very good, but the large majority don't do it so well. So when it comes to product photography, I recommend finding excellent product photographers. I have also a couple referrals that I can give you that I personally use on all my products. Like I said, they're a little bit more expensive, but I know that when I use them, the product is done the right way. Now, when it comes to writing your listing out, the actual bullets and the product description, here is an opportunity for you to really express and connect with your audience, right? You're already connecting with them through the picture. That's why I recommend also getting lifestyle photos where they can see the product in use, the people using it, the expressions of the people using it, along with beautiful white background pictures that can be your main image. But with the copywriting, it's important to realize that people don't just respond with data, right? You can say feature, 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 feature. This product's good because this feature, feature, feature. But you want to go beyond that. You want to actually get emotionally connected with your buyer. Now, how do you do that? Well, it's about talking about the benefits of what your product has, not just the features. Yes, your product may be the best in the category for this, but how will it impact your customer? How will it impact their life? What benefits can they picture themselves having or being in by using your product? I'm going to show you some examples of good photography, good packaging, good listing optimization and copy and bullets and description. And then I'm going to show you some examples of not so good. I personally, on my first listing, I tried to write my own bullets and my own description, but I realized I'm no English major, right? I feel like I'm more like a contractor, and I see the whole plan of what I'm trying to do with my product, but I'm not an expert at this one aspect. I'm not a roofer, I'm not a plumber. I can get my way around those types of things, right? Well, that's the same with private label. So what I've tried to do is build a team of experts in their each individual category. So I have somebody who writes all my listings. I have somebody who takes all my pictures, and I have another person who does all my branding, logo, and package design. They're all professionals instead of myself being a jack of all trades, master of none, and trying to do everything what I think is the best. I delegate that out to professional, and I try to guide them on what I'm trying to accomplish. Again, like the photographer referral I have and the branding referral, I have a really good copywriter too. Now, again, is it gonna be super cheap? Is it gonna be something that you could find on Fiverr? No, it's not. But you know what? The quality will stand for itself. There is a reason that I have listings on Amazon that sell hundreds a day, that make thousands of dollars a day, that have conversion rates as high as up to 40%. And that's because I've used and I found an excellent team. And this is the only place that I offer my team to the public, is through this course. So please take advantage of it. If not, at least try to see what the prices are and what kind of quality, or if they have any advice for you, and what perhaps they can do for you just by talking with them. I appreciate you guys' time. Let's get into our next video.